no single version of truth when it comes to some of the things that we do because of our broken processes. And a lot of times, in the end, the people who have to review something don't trust it well enough. And if you don't trust it, then whatever comes out of any tech part is just a PowerPoint presentation and never anything that you can execute. So I think it's very important that we create an environment where we get the right amount of data and we make sure that it's available and is more democratized to make sure that we can use it in the right way. And we don't have a shortage of data, it's just a question of that we don't have this belief that it exists in the right way. The second I see, and this is through the journey of the last 1 year, is this addiction to do pilots. Every time we talk about adopting to something, there's this whole idea, let's do a few pilots. And in pharma or in our, we are very used to this idea of pilots, because in drug and anything to do with new molecules, anything, we are very cautious. We want to test something till it fails, rather than saying let's, whatever we have, let's move ahead with it. And it's sometimes indefinite in terms of how we do things. So I think that becomes a very, very big issue. And most of the time these pilots fail because there is no leader or there is no owner of this. And I think somebody told me that AI without an owner is like an expensive demo. And we don't want to go through these expensive demos in the organization. So there is a strong need for ownership and accountability, which is required, and that helps. And the third is, I think we talk about AI and data scientists and other aspects, we talk about the people who manage the critical functions in the organization, but we have a gap of people who can translate between what is AI, how this can be used, and how the data can be fed in. So the hardest part is not about getting AI engineers or getting about people, it's about how do you have the right people motivated as translators in the organization who can move some of these capabilities, and that is definitely a talent gap because people are still learning the benefits and technology on AI. So that becomes very difficult, and that's the hardest part, I would say, that we need to overcome.
Thank you. Very relevant points. Maybe let me, talk a bit more. Ask Dr. Sheth to talk a bit more about data. I think we've all